Hi, this is Scott. Welcome back to another Hollinger Team video blog. This is our second quarter of 2023 Waterfront and Housing Market Report. Interesting numbers to share with you, so we'll step right into Flathead Lake to begin with. We have 6 sales so far this year compared with 16 a year ago. Interesting thing there was of those 6, 5 of them were over $2 million. So we've got really very few homes for sale under 2 million, and that's reflective in the active. And the note that goes there, we've got 26 active on the lake, and we have only 6 of them that are under 2 million, and the remaining 20 over 2 million. And of that 20, it's about a 50-50 split between 2 and 3 million, and then those that are over 3 million. So it's certainly a higher priced group of properties that are currently on the market. There's 8 pending, which I think would be reflective if we looked at those. That a fair amount of them are ones that had come on at lower prices, not lower than what we've got here currently, but in the affordable price range. There's a couple that are higher, actually quite a bit higher than that. But we'll talk about those when those come through as sales, and we can share with you a little bit more information about that. On to condominiums on Flathead Lake. We've had about 50% fewer sales this year compared to last year, so 9 compared to 18. 5 pending sales and only 9 currently on the market. So even if when all of those sell, I'm sure we won't be at the rate that it was last year when we get to the third quarter and see those sales come through and what's remaining for sale. On to Waterfront. We have a pretty good number of properties on the lake for sale, 17 waterfront properties, vacant waterfront properties. Not many sales, only 3 sales this year compared with 6 last year, which isn't really necessarily a robust number either. But yeah, we'll just see how that evolves so far this year. Some of this stuff I think is going to be really reflective of interest rates and construction costs, are kind of those 2 things that'll bog some of this stuff down. And then we go to a big graphic of the other 9 lakes that we've got information for you on here. There's a total of 21 properties for sale on the 9 lakes combined, so not very many properties for sale. This year we have 10 sales that on those lakes, and compared with 9 the year before. So basically about the same pace, but the interesting thing is there's a variety of some lakes that have sold both years, and some that have sold 1 year and not the other year. So kind of an interesting mix there of what's been happening on the lakes there. Again, if we go back to the actives, there's just not very many for sale. And one lake, McGregor, has no homes for sale, and very few, if you look at the pendings, so there's very, very few pendings also. If we talk about the counties, the Flathead and Lake County overall, just housing and homes, the activity there, this is off also. We've got 828 homes sold between the 2 counties compared with 1,075 last year, so down 23%. Vacant land even greater. Again, I think it's probably a little bit of reflection of the interest rates and building costs and availability of materials too. And still, fair number of pending sales, fair amount of properties for sale there. So we're just kind of in a pattern that I think will break, but I don't know when or what's going to be the trigger for that. And then we included some other information on Flathead County and then on Lake County on single-family homes that we thought was really interesting. One was the drop in the number of new listings on homes so far this year. And I think that's probably a indication that the people that are living where they are comfortable there and don't have financial distress or anything like that that's bringing some of the things to the market sometimes, and don't particularly have any other place that they're looking to go. So a decrease in the number of listings. We've seen a decrease in the median sales price. And then we also saw the closed sales had dropped off, which was reflective of the earlier information that I passed on. And we've seen a little bit of a softness in pricing. I think the hopes and expectations for strong appreciation have dimmed, and so we've found people that priced a little bit optimistically have put them back a little bit closer to where market is, and that's reflected a little bit in the list to sales price ratio. Polson, or Lake County, I should say, pretty much the same. A drop in the number of properties for sale. The closed sales is down quite a bit, 40%. And again, I think that's driven a lot by interest rates, and we'll just see how that evolves through the rest of the year. So hope all this was informative, and if you have questions, please feel free to reach out. Appreciate everybody that views. Pass it on to your friends, and please subscribe to this. That helps it get broadcast out there further to people that might have interest in the area and want to know what's going on. We have some other interesting topics coming up in the following Hollinger Team video blogs. Thanks for watching.